What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with stage 6 of the Giro d'Italia here on PCM 2020, and we have a punchy little finish today, very exciting little finish where I think Matthews, Sagan and Diego Ulissi will be the three favourites. Not sure if it's hard enough for full sang today, but of course we will see João Almeida in pink for the first time. Getting underway right here then, and we can see João Almeida in pink right here. Absolutely love to see that. Whilst Honore in the Maglia Azzurra will be the man to look after him today, as Rick Zabel on the attack for Israel Startup. And I'm thinking we could potentially try and pace on these climbs to try and drop the likes of Arnold Demar, Fernando Gaviria, as well as Elia Viviani, whilst we would have Ballerini in that final sprint and potentially lose Alvaro Hodge. So we do have a breakaway that has formed right here, the likes of Larry Warbass in that group, Rick Zabel as well. I am pacing 75 on the front with Kaiser just to see if we can maybe put those guys, Gaviria and the like, in some difficulty. So I kind of give it a half go there with Kaiser, and we haven't dropped anyone just yet. Hodge still feeling okay, so Gaviria and the like will be feeling pretty good too. Let's let this breakaway go and sit up in the peloton. So with the breakaway not being too far up the roads, Eros Kopecky and Kamil Malecki have tried to bridge to that breakaway. Here we are crossing a bridge at the Giro, cruising through this stage, and I think it could be a long day for the breakaway. They have just 2 minutes at this stage. So nightmare moment for us because Ciccone has fallen. Oh no. And Mikel Honore, after such a good start to the race, he is going to abandon this Giro d'Italia. The Dane, who is in the Maglia Azzurra right now, won a stage as well on Mount Etna. He is out of the race. What a shame for us. You get the confirmation right there. Oh, that is utterly devastating. So we're currently enduring a very high tempo on the lead up to this climb, and I'm going to make a little adjustment right here. We're going to try and pace with Peter Sagan at 85, maybe even 87. I want to make sure we keep Davide Ballerini in this group, so we'll put him right to the front, maybe up him to 87. In fact, we'll pace at 85 with him. I think Hodge maybe drops on this climb, and you can see Hodge with that 55 mountain, 56 hill isn't going to make it over. We'll probably drop him to 80 right there. Kaiser struggling as well, and in fact I'm going to drop Fausto Masnada to try and help Davide Ballerini get over this climb. Poor positioning by me at the foot though, so it's a very high tempo set by Victor Campenet as well. The breakaway will take the few points at the top of this climb, and Ballerini will stay in this group pretty nicely right there. We can take position with him. You can see Hodge well out the back, and we'll see if the likes of Gaviria are still in this group. And here he is, Fernando Gaviria, Rudy Barbier as well out the back. At this point it seems they won't be competing in today's sprint as Pernsteiner falls. That's a poor moment for him, but I think we do still have Arnold Demar in this group right here. Okay, so we are now coming into the final climb today. We're not in the best position at all right here, to be fair. Knox is protecting Almeida, the pink jersey, whilst Ballerini trying to sit on his wheel, but struggling to do that. As you see right now, we'll put him to maybe 90 to try and gain some position back in this group, but this is not a good start to the climb at all. Absolute chaos with Almeida getting forced back as well. 9k to go then, and Knox is able to come right to the front of this group. To be honest, we may as well get on Peter Sagan's wheel. Let's drop this to 75. We want Ballerini to get to the end if that is at all possible. Seri coming to the front right now. We'll go at 84. We have the likes of Chris Hamilton coming here, as well as 8 riders now going out the back. You can see some of those guys. Plenty of riders are now struggling with this tempo. Masnada can probably try and lose some time today. We'll put him to 30 right there, and we now have 5.5k to go. We do have a tricky uphill section coming up right now, and Ballerini not looking too great at all. Can we go 84 right here? 4k to go. Expecting attacks. We have Kelderman, Clark, Matthews on the attack as well. We're going to have to react. We still have Demar in this group, and I can see Seri really struggling right now. Knox is going to have to tempo. Ballerini trying to stay here, but trying to work for the Italian. What a ride by Demar in that group ahead. Knox really struggling, can't really continue for much longer. Almeida going to have to try and sprint for it. Ballerini doesn't seem to have much left. Almeida trying to take it. We can't catch those guys though. And Arnold Demar will be beaten by Michael Matthews Clark second. We have Kelderman third. Great day for him. Beating Demar. Pozzovivo in fifth with Almeida in sixth place. Good day for the Magliarosa, and Ballerini didn't quite have it in the end. You can see Peter Sagan right there. And this is important right here. Masnada losing as much time as possible, as you can see coming to the finish, trying to lose time so we're allowed in the breakaways. So our winning streak at this Giro does come to an end. A difficult stage. What a ride by Demar to stay right to the front, but Michael Matthews, the stage suited him pretty perfectly. Same with Sagan, but Matthews apparently on better form and he takes the win today. But we of course stay in the Magliarosa. We're nowhere in the points classification, and Almeida does lead the Maglia Azzurra, but of course we did lose Mikel Honore today. Massive shame for the team after he won a stage earlier in the race. So looking ahead to stage 7, one of the very few pure sprint stages at the Giro. You will rarely see a flatter stage at the Giro d'Italia than this. A fairly short one as well, where the likes of Demar, Gaviria, Sagan, and maybe even Ballerini or Hodge can challenge for the win. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today. Drop a like on the video if you did. Remember to subscribe if you're new. We're almost at 2k. Let's try and get there by the end of this Giro. I'll see you guys in the next one.